Hi everyone, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, and today I'm going to be bringing you some information for all you Bernina owners out there. You're going to be so excited because we have the big books. Okay, all the big books are now back in stock, and this is the latest in the versions. This is the Big Book of Serging. Now this one is, as you can see, it's been updated with the new overlockers. However, this book relates very well to any Bernina overlocker out there. Tells you lots of fun stuff about all the bits and pieces that come with a machine, stitch types, what all the adjustments and things you need to do to your machine, all to give you confidence with your overlocker, or surges as they call them in the US. Okay, so these books are available from us here at River City. They're $169 for the Big Book of Serging. Okay, and it's available through us. So get in, we're going to put them up on the website so that you can order them. Many of you may have already seen the Big Book of Feet. And the Big Book of Feet is designed for all of those accessories that you've purchased over the years, with basic accessories that come with your machine and all these specialty feet. It goes through and explains them all, how to use them, why we use them, all the different technique settings that you need to have your machine on for all different projects. Now, if you're a Bernina owner and you have accessories, then this one, just treat it as another accessory because it's going to come in so handy for your sewing. So this one, $185 from Bernina. Come and see us, and we can. We've got them in stock, so get yours now. And you might not have used those accessories for a little while, and you're not quite sure what foot does what. This is going to help you a lot with that. So there's two other books that are available from Bernina for this big book series. The next one is the Big Book of Embroidery. Now this one, I know many of you who've got embroidery machines, you may not feel like you're really confident with your machine. Sometimes you're not quite sure about stabilizers or what foot to use or what all the stuff does on your Bernina embroidery machine. Well, this one is going to be a great reference tool for you. Now that we go through all different things from the very basics of your machine, talking about embroidery designs, how they work, the types of embroidery, the stabilizers, all those kinds of things that sometimes you just get so confused about, is all in here. Now Bernina have a company called OESD. So you'll see their stabilizers in here, but it'll give you a guide to how you use different stabilizers. Okay, so we can translate them for you here at the store, but this is such a great reference book, and because it's detailing your style of hoops and your machines, then this is really purpose built for a Bernina embroidery machine owner. Well worth the dollars. $1.99 in store now, and we can get them out to you pretty quickly. The last of the big books, by no means least, is the Big Book of Quilting. This is $169, and if you like to do patchwork and quilting, or you're just starting, or you love all that patchwork and you want to learn more about your machine, then this one would be a great one for you. Now this one takes on all the jargon. It talks about all the different things with pre-cuts and how you can set up your machine and what settings you need to put your machine on when you do applique. All that kind of stuff is included in here, right down to binding your quilts, doing decorative stitches, using rulers and templates, all that kind of stuff. So if these kinds of things are baffling you a little bit, then this may be a great book for you for your Bernina. So the other nice interesting thing I wanted to show you this morning was the beautiful Be Grateful panels. We've had them for a little while now, but we've repositioned them in this area so that you get all of them and get a bit of an overview of what we've got. So we've done some up in a kit that has a couple of panels inside, like you've got a panel inside and you've got coordinate. And these are fat quarters. So this whole kit would make you a really nice quilt. And we've also teamed it with the different coordinates. You have either the choice of a black panel with the coordinate fabric, or the grey version with the yellow panel inside. So you can see very similar, but the panel It sets the tone for these. Now, some people have been asking us about what do you do with the panels. Now, these panels, I can say that they would be great. You could get 4 beautiful placemats out of each of these panels, because you could use the square as your feature and then use some of your coordinate for the outside and then for the backing. And this center, the sweetest honey, could be your centerpiece for your table with a little bit of extra fabric going around the outside. So these will make great presents really quick if you're wondering what to make someone for a Christmas present. So just think of it as 4 placemats and a table center. Get a little bit of backing on there, some extra fabric to make them out into different sizes, and you would have that done. And you would get those out of these with basically, if you wanted the black panel, you could use your coordinate and just do some really fun things with this design and these panels, because they are so beautiful. The other one we have is you could use them with some of the charm packs in this range. So these are pre-cuts, they're 5 inches square charm pack, and there's 42 of these in this pack. So you just imagine you could do a row by row quilt, meaning that you could do blocks in a row and have these just as even as a 9 patch, just filling the rows and just doing some really lovely things with it. So if you're not quite sure about a particular line of fabric, but you really think, you know, you do like the tones and colors, then a charm pack is really a nice way to go, because you get 42 pieces of fabric in here that you can experiment with the colors. And if you do like it, then you can expand the repertoire out a little bit more. So the charm pack, it has, like I said, 42 5-inch squares, so there's quite a lot in there. So you'll be able to make something really cool with that. Nice and sunny. Just imagine it as a springtime coming into summer. This is going to be gorgeous. So that's Be Grateful. And come and have a look at the display that we have here. And there's lots of fun things. We have some coordinate left. We have a few other bits and pieces. The one new thing that we did get in last week, which is so exciting, is the Laurie Holt Stitch Book. Now this book, and I'll show you one that here we've got open. So Laurie Holt's put it out that you can graph out and make your own blocks and do it like a print journal for building your quilt blocks. So it's just like graph paper, but oh so cute that you can go through and do your stitching. Okay, I'm here on the floor because I want to show you some great fabric. Okay, so this is new from Moda, and this is the Jungle Paradise range. Now, isn't that so yummy? All those different fabrics in this fat quarter pack. It's just so lovely. We have the coordinate down here that matches with the solids, so that you've got heaps to go with. And look, jelly roll, and we have the 5-inch square charm packs. So beautiful, bright colors, great for kids' quilts, all those kinds of things. And we've brought out the Animal Parade too, so that it gives you a bit of inspiration of what to do with this fabric. But look, it's just so beautiful. If you were thinking about doing an Elizabeth Hartman Pretty Birds, there you go. You've got all of the different colors for your birds in that particular pack. So very lush. You need to come down and have a look at that one and get in very quick, because as you see, there's not much here, and you better get a move on if you'd like that Jungle Paradise. So we've got our Christmas retreat going on inside, hence all the fun stuff going on out here outside with the, you know, all the tinsel and, you know, things happening. So, but I did want to give you a little bit of heads up. If you love Aster and Anne and you've had some kits with the felt, remember these are pre-made kits with the felt that you can embellish and embroider. We've got quite a lot here, and we've got a special on them at the moment. 30% off any of the Aster and Anne kits. So just to give you a bit of a reminder, these are what these are. They're a pre-made kit with a zipper in, like it's a purse or a tote or something like that. And then you can embellish it however you like. So the idea is that you can personalize your own totes and purses and things like that. So this is one that we've done here to show you. So this comes flat, that you could put an embroidery on here. We've put an applique on here, and it's already has a zipper in, been added to it. So all you need to do is embellish either one side or both sides, and then sew it up, and there's your completed bag. So these are well worth a look, especially coming up to Christmas and you're looking for something that to personalize for someone special. Then why not take a look at some of these kits. Now some of them are quite large, you know, like they're quite a big tote, some are small purses, but there's quite a range here, so you need to come in and get those before they all go. Okay, we've got a gadget of the week for you as well. So how many of you have trouble when you do a seam and you got to open it up and you find it hard to keep it really super flat? I know you know what we're talking about. There's always that pattern that says, okay, open out your seams super flat, and you've got to try and run your fingernail down it. Anyway, Clover have got this roll and press, which helps you to flatten out that seam so that you can press it as flat as possible. So the idea is that it won't distort your fabric, it won't pull your fabric, but it's tapered so that you can get a really flat seam ready for the pressing. So if you have trouble with that, this is a great one. It's $19.99, really great to put in your sewing kit for those, you know, those really intricate and really fun designs that need to open your seams out. This is a great thing to have in your toolkit. So come and see us about that one. Okay, this is a little bit of a needle talk just for a minute. How many times in the past month have you changed needles in your machine? Have you been sewing a lot? If you have, then don't forget about changing out your needle, because sometimes you might shred your threads and it might just keep shredding, and you know, all different type of stuff's going on. And especially if you're using things like quilting and wadding, that needle's going to blunt off really a lot faster than what it would have had you just been going through fabrics. So make sure that your needle stash is pretty up to date. You need to have quite a range of needles if you're doing embroidery, if you're doing metallic threads, if you're doing all those things. So thinking about those Christmas projects, maybe take a look at your needle stash. Make sure that if you want to use those metallic threads to put a bit of bling on your Christmas projects, make sure you've got some metallics in there. We've got a whole range of different needles here for all different capabilities and techniques and things like that. So if you're not sure, come and ask us and we'll be able to help you with the right needle for the job. So many of you may have seen this one on Instagram, but I don't think I've shown you this on our newsletter. This is a fun kit called April Showers, and it's a lot of fun little piecing, but look at the colors we've made into this kit for you. Just lovely. So can you just see that as a little bit of a fun present for kids, or even just for yourself if you love this multi rainbow of colors coming through here. So the April Showers kit, it's $74.95. It's got all the fabric you need to make the quilt top, but look at the lush range of colors in there. It's just like a real rainbow. So it'll be a lot of fun. If you've got kids that like unicorns, you could just put a little applique of unicorn right in that cloud, and you would have the perfect rainbow for that. So that's a great little kit available now from us. It's all ready for you to, you know, if you need some inspiration and you want something bright and cheery, then why not this one? But look, that rainbow of color, and that's the motor spotted in there. That's just amazing. So why not? That's a great kit. Even if it's not for you, why not give it as a gift to someone? And that's a real fun one. So for our pattern of the week, this is a popular one, and we've featured it a couple of times, but we still get asked about it. So we wanted to highlight it again, that it is here, that exploding heart. Now this is a great fun pattern. You can do it in any colorway that you like. It's fat quarter friendly, so it's one that you could have a real lot of fun with. If you've been looking and getting some of these beautiful fat quarter packs from us, then why not? You could do a multi-colorway on this and it would be amazing. So exploding heart, you've seen it a lot on Instagram and Facebook. It's been going a bit crazy from Slice of Pie. So we've got them here. So if you'd like one, we've got them in stock. Come and see us and we'll be able to help you get started with your exploding heart. And look, it's a lot of fun. It's quite easy piecing, so it's not a hard quilt. So if you wanted to try something new, then why not try this one with those beautiful flat quarters that you've got from here at River City. So for next week, class is coming up next week. All classes have been postponed just for 1 week as we do some renovations in our warehouse. Store's still open, everything's still running as normally in the store. It's just we'll be doing a little bit of reno in our warehouse, but at the same time, there's lots of fun things for you to come and see, and lots of classes to book in going forward. Now, we've got a really interesting deal this week that we wanted to highlight to you that's going on from Husqvarna. We have the Brilliance 80, which is a great, almost the top of line sewing machine with features. But the Epic is our top of line, then the Brilliance comes under, but it has so many features for your embroidery, takes really big hoops, and it's at the amazing price of $8,990, which is fantastic price for that machine. It's on sale until the 30th of September. So if you want to have a look at that, come and give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to run you through the great features on that machine. So until next week, from all of us here at River City, we look forward to seeing you in store, and hopefully you've enjoyed seeing some of the beautiful eye candy we've given you today with all those fabrics and patterns and things. If you have any questions, please give us a call here at the store.